like. And if you don't really quite flow with that, you do seem to be, shall we say, a troublemaker. It's like all those old film stars who had their own notions about what they wanted to do. They were box office poison because they really knew how this film should go. And anybody who has any degree of inner control over their own art, well, it's hard really to fit them into the pop world, because obviously the pop world, quite sadly, is one of little depth, shall we say.
This summer, at the peak of their success, Johnny Marr left the Smiths. After several weeks of uncertainty, the group officially split up. It was the end of the most original English band of recent years.
I always felt, this was a couple of years ago, when the four of them were together, that there was a three. And there was Morrissey, and it wasn't a very uncomfortable difference, but there were differences. Johnny is he's not straightforward anything. He's an incredibly sharp, very, very sharp kiddie, as he would probably refer to himself as, and is a great guitar player. I mean, he is one of the last of the guitar heroes, And I mean, he's been asked to do sessions for Keith Richards and Ronnie Wood and all the old hags.
Well, I have to answer just totally personally from Johnny Marr's point of view, being very selfish. I write for myself, I do write for the group, and we constantly try and impress each other, which is of utmost importance, because we value each other's opinions. I don't think there's anyone better, and vice versa. But no, I've always written for myself.
The way I see the whole spectrum of popular music is that it is slowly being laid to rest in every conceivable way. Even though you look at Madonna, I mean, Madonna I don't think could ever happen again, a Madonna figure. It seems like the final female pop icon, if you like. I mean, what could follow Madonna in that sense? So with the Smiths on another level, I really do think it is true. I think this is really more or less the end of the story. Ultimately, popular music will end. I mean, that must be obvious to almost anybody. And I think these, the ashes are already about us if we could but notice them.
Stop me if you think that you've heard this one before. Stop me, stop me. Stop me if you think that you've heard this one before. Nothing's changed, I still love you, I still love you. Only slightly less than I used to.